Welcome on this fine ass Tuesday. We might get a guest appearance by Connor. He is at work, but he's alone. So he might jump in from here to here because we're talking about his stuff. The Honey Island Monster. The Honey Island Monster. The Honey Island SWAT Monster of all that. So, guys, welcome to the best, number one, most open-minded community. What does that mean? It means you can believe what you want to believe in. I'm not gonna harass you. I'm not gonna say you're crazy. All ideas are welcome here. All ideas. As long as we're cool about it, nobody's being a jackass in the chat. We're all open-minded. If you're a skeptic, that's fine too. Just don't be a jerk about it. Listen to people, listen to their stories, and listen to all that. Y'all know this week, it's kind of been the cryptids week. In the Bigfoot section, I've been picking different cryptids, creatures of the day, and I try to find a little bit of an origin, a couple maybe caught on camera type of stuff to go with the cryptid. So I want to welcome every single one of you for being here today. And if you're brand new to the channel, now it's simple. Every segment, we look at videos, make judgments. Now, if you're new here, if you're from like a UFO community or a paranormal community or a Bigfoot community, sometimes you might see a video that you've seen before. But you got to remember this. You might have seen it, but the person next to you on the intranet on 2 states over might have never seen that video. So instead of complaining and saying, oh, I've seen that one, tell us what you know. Share the knowledge. This is why we're here. We're here to share the knowledge because not one of us are experts. I don't even believe people are 100% experts out there. Yes, there's people who are better trackers than others, but we all know some of these sightings are a luck of the draw, just being there at the right time. We know this. You know this. So we're all experts in our own way. We're all researchers in our own way. We're all on this journey. All of us are on this wonderful journey because we all want to learn. We all know there's something out there. We don't know what it is. And that something is different for every person. But we know it's out there. And we want to surround ourselves with great people from the community. Surround ourselves. Will we get the answers? Maybe. Will we not get the answers? Probably not. But will we enjoy ourselves being here? You damn straight you will. Because every person that's in this chat right here are the kind of people you want to hang out with. I'm looking at the chat right now. My God, Terry Brown, Judy Wheeler, Ardeen, Bigfoot Anon, Suzanne Ann, Ralph and Cassie Francis. I mean, they're just some wonderful, wonderful people. Brown Dwarf, the Daily Dan blog, Marie. It's just over and over. And wow, my flock even donated to the channel. Wow. Thank you for your donations. Every donation goes directly right back into the channel to make it better for you guys, for every single one of you. Now, beyond that, you guys are tired of hearing me speak. It's like, come on, can we get along with it? Can we move on? Can we just jump into the videos? Well, all right. If you're really dying to jump into the video and you really want to hear about the Honey Island SWAT Monster, you got it. Let's get right into it. All right. Right before we start, somebody asked a good question. A very good question. Right here. Hold on a second. And we're going to go right into the Honey Monster. Where was it? Somebody had a good question. I apologize. Where is it? Danny says, explain how you joined the channel. Well, almost like this show right here. Okay, for here, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me share a screen here. Let me share a screen. Okay. Now, first of all, this is my homepage on the website, on YouTube. And you can see right there, there's a join button right beneath my banner. Next to the customize channel, manage videos, there's a join button right there. So that is an easy way where you click on it. And then, of course, you can join the channel. Now, that's an older video when I was allowed to use another name for the channel, but I wasn't allowed. So I might say Gypsy a lot. I love it, but I'm not allowed to technically kind of use that name. It is what it is. So that's one way. Or if you're directly on a show like this one, well, look at that. I'm watching myself. Holy cow. Man, I'm a handsome guy. And if you scroll down where the thumbs up, dislikes, and you better be hitting those thumbs up. Because if you're not hitting those thumbs up, then you know what? You're not helping me out. You help me out by hitting the thumbs up and sharing the video and leaving comments. And there's another join button. And there's a join button like that on a mobile app. Right beneath the words, there's a join button. And you can just join the channel. Now, I have been finally like posting pictures on the member channel. Oh, Dearly Dan, right there. We got a new member. I have been, and there are some videos that I've done, like archives. I put them in members. So there are some videos, and I'm getting where I'm doing a lot more stuff with the members. You know, it took me a while. You know, it's trying to get the videos ready for these shows. So I'm managing my time where I could do a lot of things for you guys. And a lot of times I share things with my members first, like before I launch a new thumbnail or overlay. I check with my members, say, hey, what do you guys think of it? And I that's how I reach out. You know, I can't reach out to everybody all at once. It's hard, but I do reach out to members, say, hey, you like this? You like that? I try to make it where you're part of the show. You're part of the family because you are part of the family. So beyond that, I want to thank Daily Dan for joining the channel. That's very awesome of you. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, and like I said, the money goes back to show. My new intro is actually a Google ad right now. It is. I did a Google ad, you know, and I'm able to fund it because of you guys. I'm funding an ad because I want people to notice us. You know, and it's to grow with the real people, to grow with people who are open-minded to have fun. That's what I'm doing, and I want to thank you guys so much. And like I said, I'm actually, I do have a Google ad. So yes, you can create a Google ad. Give me a second. I'm trying to do one last thing for a second. Just so, I just want to show you guys for a second what I'm talking about. You can actually create commercials, and I did. There's a campaign. There's the video impressions, active video. So you can see that your guys' donation is going directly back because I want to grow. We want to grow together. Beyond that, guys, this first one is called the Honey Island Swamp Monster Story. So this is a little bit of the origin, and then we'll be playing videos, people going on research for the Honey Island Monster. But I always think it's always important to kind of have an origin story of these cryptids. So the first one is more of the origin story for the Honey Island Monster, just so you guys get an idea. What are we even talking about? Like I said, just because you're in the Bigfoot community, I'm surprised. You'd be surprised. People in the paranormal and UFOs. Like, I know there's a Bigfoot, but there's a Honey Island Monster. You'd be surprised. A lot of people don't know about these cryptids. This is why we're here, to help, learn, and educate. Here we go.
When it looks human, but you're not quite sure it's human, you don't know whether to shoot or shoot or run back to the house.
And there's just been too many people who have had some type of encounter to say that it's not out there. The Honey Island Swamp Monster is a creature that lives in the swamp. We believe that it still exists. It was first reported by my grandfather. He was the first one to report a sighting. That was back in 1974, but it was actually in '63 that he first saw it. When they saw it, it was down on all fours, but when they heard there's voices, like when they said, "What is that thing?" it stood up, turned and faced them, and they said it had long, grayish, dingy colored hair around its face and body. My grandfather said it had tremendous shoulders, and he said what he remembered most about it was its eyes. It had these very big amber-colored eyes. He said it looked right at him. And the face, he said it was so close to human, but it wasn't human. We've heard stories like there was an old circus train that derailed back in the 40s and circus animals got out and possibly it was a missing link or something made it with something else. Just for curiosity, I'd like to find more evidence. I guess because there's so many people say, "Oh, that's not true." I'd like to prove that it is.
So you heard that little story of the good old Honey Island Swamp Monster. You guys know our good friend Connor Bigfoot Anon. He actually went on a research for the Honey Island Bigfoot, and this is a short video of him just researching. Didn't catch nothing, but kind of proves that people do research and go out and try to find a Honey Island monster. So this is from our good friend Bigfoot Anon. This is from his channel.
This is about as far back as we can come. I'm afraid it's getting too shallow and we're going to get stuck back here. We don't want that.
No, not with these little ones.
It's so free.
Yes.
Have to wait to get a boat to come get us.
Because we're so far from...
So pretty. Right back.
Go for it.
Now, like I said, when you go out and research like what he does, you're not always going to catch something. You're just not. You're just not. It is, a lot of it is being there at the right time, at the right place, at the right time. But he's doing it. You know what I mean? He's doing it. Now, I did take his video and I added an age look to it, make it look a little older. That's I just did a little pizzazz. So if Connor's watching this, he's like, that film looks a tiny bit different. Did he just had a Mandela effect? No, Connor, he did not have a Mandela effect. I just thought I'd give it a little age look, make it look a little more mystery. But that's great work. I mean, he is searching for the Bigfoot's swamp. God, I can't even talk today. The Honey Island Swamp Monster, and he's out there doing it. Now, this next one is more of a picture footage, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this next one is the Swamp Island Monster, but they're making claims that it is. They're actually calling it the Swamp Monster caught on tape. Now, guys, when you see me look over here, it's because I have the names of the videos. So when you see me look over there, I'm just trying to get you the actual name. And you guys know after the show's over, I always put the links of where the original video came from. So you guys can do your own research, go to their channel, ask them direct questions if you want. I always do that. So this next one is Swamp Monster Caught on Tape.
Hello, my name is MK Davis. You might have to excuse me a little bit. I've got a cold. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a video that I took last November. And I put something up on it earlier this week. But I realized that my screen's a little brighter than most people's screens, so there were some complaints about it being too dim. So I went back and I re-brightened it, and I also stabilized it some, which made it a little easier to see. So let's take a look at it in this newly brightened and stabilized version. Okay, here you go. What you see is on the right.
First of all, let me make an apology to you. I actually reversed my squares on the Honey Island. This one is actually Honey Island Swamp Monster on thermal video. So this is the thermal video. My bad. I mixed up the two videos. No big deal. Just want to let you guys know.
Is the head and the front legs, and then it gets a little darker and kind of slopes back, and then you see the extended leg with the bottom of the foot being a little brighter, the bottom and side. So I believe this to be the Honey Island Swamp Monster. So we'll try it again, try to get a better video. Looking forward to that. So there you have it. The Swamp Monster on film. Well.
And according to Terry Brown, this guy makes fantastic recordings. So it sounds like from Terry Brown that this is a person that is known to do good videos. He's not known to be one of those pranksters. So I'm not here to tell you that thermal is the Swamp Island Monsters. That's up to you. But the reason we do the show to get information from other people, and Terry Brown is saying that this guy makes good videos. So that's good. This is why we're here. Let's look at the thermal again. There we go. Here, let me go back with the sound. Hear what he says.
Is on the right is the head and the front legs, and then it gets a little darker and kind of slopes back, and then you see the extended leg with the bottom of the foot being a little brighter, the bottom and side. So I believe this to be the Honey Island Swamp Monster. So we'll try it again, try to get it.
All right. Now, I think this is the next one, unless I forgot to put the square up.
Top 10 haunted places in the...
Nope, must have not pulled that one up. Give me a second. Let me go to my video file. Let me see here. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Here it is. Now, I am not here to tell you that footage picture is the Honey Island Monster. I'm not here to tell you that. But they're making claims that is the Swamp Monster caught on tape, and I'm here to share it with you. And if you guys know anything about this, that is real, that is fake, and if it is fake, please let us know. If this is a proven fake footage, this is the kind of stuff that we're here for, to learn on what's real and what's not. So if you guys know anything about this picture, now I did take this video, I took the picture, and I did do a zoom up on it. So I will get a bigger zoom on it, but this is the video from it. Hold on a second. Suzanne, what What video are you asking for the link? Which one? This one or the one before it with the thermal? Which link are you asking for? What do you guys think? I mean, it's they're making claims, but I don't know. It's like almost a weird shaped rock. But I mean, this is why we're here. This is why we're here. This is why you're the one story before. The one story before. Yeah, I do have it. Let me find that link for that one. Hold on. And I'll get it for you. What do you guys think of that? Is that a rock? Is that a weird shaped thing? What do you guys think what that is? Okay, so that video that Suzanne that you're asking for, this is the direct link to that video. And I will have all these links in the video. Guys, I always put the links after the show because I just don't want people to go watch all the links and then they don't have to come here. So, what is this here? Victor Crowley in Hatchet takes place in Honey Island Swamp. Wow, that's pretty good information. So, what do you guys think what that is? It's doesn't move, doesn't do anything. For me, it looks like a rock to me. I mean, there's not even an inch movement unless it's camouflage in itself. It's just this one, but they're claiming. That's why I'm putting it on here because they're claiming that that's real. Island. I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it's just a rock. But I like to know from you guys, what do you think it is? Terry Brown thinks it's a rock, like I do. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's this one is it's too hard. It's too hard. That one's too hard. But if you guys read the comment, Bigfoot Anon wrote, he wrote, Victor Crowley in Hatchet takes place at the High Island Swamp. So that's cool, guys. The movie Victor Crowley, it's a good horror movie. They're pretty good. And he said that's where they made it at. That is cool. That is really cool. That is cool. So beyond that, guys, I think it's time to do some little paranormal. Now, guys, first of all, if there's a certain cryptid that you think we need to talk about, just send me an email. Say, hey, Eric, this is a cool cryptid. I think this is a good cryptid for your channel to show. If there's a certain cryptid that you think people must see, let me know, guys. Let me know. Because with your help, this show's better with your guys' help. Here we go. All right, there was a request to show you guys Victor Crowley. Hold on. There's a request. So it is kind of paranormal when you look at this creature. This is Victor Crowley. Let me show you guys. Here's Victor Crowley. Victor Crowley. Ooh. Yeah. Look at that thing. What is he doing to that man? That man, come on, leave that man alone. What has he done to you, Victor? That man is probably going out picking flowers for his wife, just picking flowers, you know, and gotta get killed by Victor Crowley. Come on. He kills everything that enters the Honey Island swamp. Honey Swamp. You know, he is a handsome guy, isn't he? You know, he just needs a little makeup, you know. Maybe he never got hugged enough. You know, maybe he just needs a good hug. I mean, look at that. Look at that. He might look pissed off right there, but maybe he just needs that hug. He just, you know, he never felt that love from anybody. That's all it is. Victor Crowley just needs a little love. So next time you guys are out there in the Honey Swamp Island area, if you see Victor Crowley, just run up to him and give him a hug. He'll probably let you go. Or he might have to take one piece of a limb. But, you know, sacrificing one limb to live, that's a small price to pay. So my recommendation to you guys, give that man a hug. That's a good man right there. That's a good man right there. Then if he picks up his knife, get the fuck out of there. Okay. Get the fuck out of there. All right, this paranormal. Now this says 10 most haunted places that nobody wants to visit. Really? Nobody wants to visit? Let's check out this video, this top 10. And I'll let you know if I want to visit them or not. Let's check it out.
At number 1 it is Rainham Hall, Norfolk, England. This gorgeous country home also has a dark past. A mysterious brown lady, rumored to be Lady Dorothy Walpole, was reported to be one of the apparitions captured on film in the December 1936 edition of Country Life.
At number 2, Poveglia Island, Venice, Italy.
A short trip from Venice, the beautiful island of Poveglia was a quarantine zone for people suffering from the plague. In addition, the island was used in the early 20th century as an insane asylum. Ghost hunters claim this spot is a hotbed of paranormal activity. At number 3 it is Bangor Fort, India, 200 miles from Delhi. This abandoned fortress sticks out in the middle of the desert. Legend has it that a sorcerer cast a curse on the area after being rejected by a local princess. At number 4, Ancient Ram Inn, Watton-under-Edge, England. This 12th century inn is one of the oldest in the Western world. It is believed to have once been a pagan burial ground and boasts that it is haunted by more than 20 spirits, including ghost children and a pagan high priestess. Number 5, Port Arthur,
I want to
Australia.
visit all of them.
There are many ghost tours around Port Arthur to satisfy worldly ghost hunters.
Australia.
The Tasmanian town was an 18th century convict settlement, and now it's a hotbed of paranormal activity. At number 6, the Queen Mary, Long Beach, California.
Okay, first of all, I'll tell you guys right now about Queen Mary that nobody wants to visit. Now, first of all, I stayed there 2 nights. I went there. I went to Queen Mary. I even got 2 videos on this channel of me investigating the Queen Mary with my kids. Hate to say it, found absolutely nothing. Nothing. No signs, no evidence, no anything. I remember even asking a worker there, and they're like, I've never experienced anything. That's what a worker told me. He never experienced one thing on that ship. I'm not saying it's not really haunted or not. People have videos. People have claims. People make claims. Brown Dwarf said he's been there. And I'm not here to say nobody had an experience on there. I'm just telling you that I was there for 2 nights, had 0 experience, looked all around, wanted to find something, really did. Took my son, took my daughter. I went out on my own. I've caught absolutely nothing. I wish I did. I wish I caught something on there. But got to be honest. Brown Dwarf, have you experienced anything there? He wrote, it's haunted. Okay. And like I said, I'm not saying it's not haunted. What I'm saying is when I was there, I experienced nothing. And I just have to be honest. With you. I wanted to experience. I have 2 videos of this on this channel, part 1 and 2, and it's called Queen Mary. I did it like 2 years ago or something. If you scroll all the way down, you will find the 2 videos of me being on that ship. But I found nothing. Wanted to. Really did.
This beautiful ocean liner spent 30 years at sea before permanently docking in Long Beach. During her tenure, she logged more than 50 deaths, which makes her a truly haunted ship.
Okay.
At number 7, Burg Wolfsig, Wolfsig, Germany. This 800-year-old castle in the municipality of Wolfsig, Germany is apparently haunted by a white woman who scares off any visitors who pass. The woman is rumored to be the
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just like that little added, the white woman. Does it really matter what color the woman is? The white woman. I don't know. Okay. Okay. We do know the ghost is a white woman. Okay. Now most ghosts are colored light anyway. I don't know. You know, I see orbs and stuff. I wouldn't know what color the person really is, but we do know that place, it's a white woman. That's good to know.
ghost of Clara von Helfenstein, who was reportedly murdered by her jealous husband. At number 8, Casa Loma, Toronto, Canada. Completed in 1914, this Gothic revival-style house is filled with corridors and secret passageways. Tales of ghosts have been whispered about the property for decades, and you can still take a tour of it today. Number 9, the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, Banff, Canada. Ever since it was completed in 1888, this hotel has been associated with paranormal activity. One of the most famous legends is of the Ghost Bride, a woman who reportedly awaits people in the hotel ballroom. And at last it is St. Augustine Lighthouse, St. Augustine, Florida. This lighthouse became infamous during the Civil War when the light was removed to disrupt Union shipping, also to many tragic results. However, visitors have reported seeing a friendly ghost of a lighthouse keeper there.
Okay. You know, the title is it that no one wants to visit. Dude, I want to visit every single one of those places. Those look like kick-ass places. I mean, you know, hey, I mean, I don't know why Queen Mary is even on this list. You know, don't want to visit. Really? Really? Fuck, I want to visit every one of those places. Discovery Plus, get off your asses. Send me to these places. I'll give you real fucking shit. You know, I'll you know, you ain't gonna get no lies from me. Ain't gonna be like no Ghost Adventures who gets touched by a ghost after 15 years and you're still running like little bitches. Oh, ghost touched me. Like, oh my God. You think after 10, 15 years, you'd be kind of immune to most touches. They must have, you know, I don't know. Now, one of the places they have on there was called the Ancient Ram Inn. This is a ghost caught on camera at the Votex at the Ancient Ram Inn. So there's a couple pictures. And I want you guys to look at these pictures to give me an opinion of what you think of these pictures. Is it really a vortex haunting? I want you guys to see it. Breaking news. Anthony's coming with me. So Discovery Plus, you just don't get me. You get Anthony too. The UFO channel. We'll catch you the damn ghosts and UFOs. You want some real people? You want some real solid people for your channel, for your shows? You send us, baby. You send us. Me and Anthony, we'll fucking have a ghost chained up. We'll have it chained up to a UFO. We'll bring you the ghost. We'll bring you whatever you want, Discovery Plus. We'll get you goddamn Bigfoot. Yeah, let's see. Here we go. Anthony, we should pitch it. Anthony, I have a whole scenario for Discovery Plus. I really did. I mean, I had a whole season written out, but I had a whole season to do a show where the first season is myself building my team, building it's a whole season of an origin story of us getting all together. You know, I go get Anthony. I ask you to join the team. Then we go get Bigfoot and Non. We go get people. The whole season will be about us building a team. But each person that we visit, we check out the history of the hauntings, UFOs, Bigfoots in that area of the people we select for the team. Dude, it's a whole origin season. Well, I better shut up because right now somebody's taking that idea like, oh shit, I'm going to pitch this to Discovery Plus. Eric's got a good idea, a whole season of origins of building his team. I shouldn't have said that. Now somebody's going to steal my idea. Just watch. Just watch. In a couple months, a new show of a person building an origin team that came from me. All right. I forgot. I should have sped up that part. I'm sorry. Here we go. Standard digital camera. We're going to show 2 pictures. A lot for 2 pictures, right? I should have fast forwarded the intro right there. So there's a line. There's a white line right there. Here, give me a second. Let me remove that overlay. Oh, you can't really see it anyway. Right here. So they're talking about that right there. There's a vortex right there. And then there's another picture. And this is at the Ancient Ram Inn. There's going to be another one. Right there. See that in the bottom right? We try to debunk the image we captured. Okay, let's see. The photograph was not wearing a bracelet and the camera did not have a strap. There was also no light to cause the vortex effect. So you see that white line right there. And the bottom right. So it's like a circle. It's a vortex. So let's go back here. I want to go back to one of those pictures. Hold on. I'll press pause. Okay. So what do you guys think? Is that a vortex? Do you think that's a vortex? That white line? And let's go back right here. Right there. What do you guys think of that? You guys think that's something? And you know, they did try to debunk it. They're saying nobody's wearing a bracelet. And I mean, even if somebody had a bracelet, I mean, the bracelet would have to be shining white or something, right? So, it's interesting. I can't tell you what that is. Now I'm basing it off what they're saying. I'm basing it off thinking, sometimes you got to do the what if, right? Like you got to tell yourself, okay, it's not Photoshopped. Could it be Photoshopped? Well, you betcha. Anything can be Photoshopped. But when you look at these, you got to take the Photoshop stuff out of your mind. Tell yourself, this is real. Why is it real? How is it real? What is it? So you gotta use some kind of energy rod. That's a good one. Energy rod. Is that a burst of energy? Was there a burst of energy that somehow the camera has caught the burst of energy? Or is that like an orb? It's just, instead of round, it's a circle. I mean, there's no books on exactly what an orb should be, right? The shape, the color. So Brown Dwarf wrote, yeah, it's something. It is something. It is something. Like I said, I can't prove to you that the camera wasn't messed with. But when I look at this, I got to tell myself, okay, not enough there to make an observation of what it is. And that's a good, that's a fair point too. That's a fair point. That's why I'm saying that sometimes when you look at this stuff, you gotta, let's pretend that is something. Like I said, it is something. Let's pretend. No Photoshop, no nothing. What is it like? What is it? What it could be, and how that could be designed. Okay. Do you have guests or take callers to do more interactive program? Well, if sometimes I do have a guest. One of my guests, usually I have a co-host but he's at work right now. And when you're talking about calling, I am going to be adding a call-in soon. I don't usually have a lot of call-in because I try to keep the show under an hour. But the call-in feature, I will be adding it probably within 2 weeks. So that is thank you for bringing that up. It would be nice as a viewer to be able to come on and tell a story. And FF, everybody knows if this is your first time here, everybody knows who's come to this channel knows my email address is in the description. You email me, I'll put you on the show. I will put you on the show. And each show that I have out, so you guys know, in the description, I put in the description of what the idea of the videos I'll be showing. And if there's a video there that you think you know something about and you want to be part of the square with me, you can. You can. I'll have you on. I've never told somebody no. So if you see a comment or you see in the description FF in the future, and you want to be my co-host for the news channel, you can. I'm just afraid if I start doing a lot of phone calls, we'll never get through the show. I try to make it to 1 hour. And then on Wednesday nights, this Wednesday night I can't do a show, but I am going to be live, guest appearance on Supernatural Spectrum. But on Tuesday, it's usually open forum for anybody to come on. Wednesday nights is usually the full 2 hours. So that's how it works. But like I said, if you want to come on for Thursday, I usually have the link ready on Wednesday for Thursday. So if you see something on there, say, hey, Paranormal Highway, Gypsy Road. And there it is right there. There's the email address. And everybody here knows I will let you on. You're all welcome. This is a community. We're all friends here. Now, if you come on and you know, like even in the chat being a jackass, I'm going to kick you out and ban you. But so far, well, no, there was one person that I have banned before. I banned a lot of people from the chat because they were from these other channels. But there's only one person that I have actually banned that was live with me before because he was just too inappropriate. But beyond that, now the same place, the Ancient Ram Inn, there's a psychic investigator that went here. Now this is nothing spectacular about the psychic, but there's a psychic there. And then I'm going to have a question for you guys about psychics.
For us today, we went round the house and had a look around, and one of the most interesting rooms for me to go in was the bishop's room, because this causes a lot of distress for many people, and I did notice the energy change in that particular room. And whilst we were in there, I was able to connect with the lady who's known here as the witch, and it's important for me to tell her story. The woman's energy comes down here, and I'm going to say the lady because that's what she is. It's quite an elegant lady, but what we've got here, that's a horrible energy, and it's someone that would stoop over people that would sleep here. I don't know what it is on this particular bed, but there's something on that bed energy-wise that isn't good. Her story is that her energy actually isn't from here in Wootton-under-Edge. If I was to say where she's from, I would go to the coast, perhaps even as far as Plymouth, and her energy has been attached to something that John has inadvertently brought into the home. I don't think this bed is original to here, this building. but I'm not sure who that is there. That is linked somewhere to this. Okay, so he's telling me he's the one that's putting the fear into this room, but this pure lady, she's getting...
Real quick. You know, Suzanne, if you ever want to come on and tell your story, you don't have to show your face. You can have a mojo. Just letting you know, if you feel more comfortable or you do want to come on, tell your story one day. You know, and you can have a mojo. You don't have to show yourself. Just I know you know that. I just thought I'll say that.
The flack, she's getting the blame, and this is what's causing her to be quite angry and quite frustrated. And also, she's very lost as well. She's trying to find her husband, but she's stuck here. Her energy is stuck in this room. She is actually looking for her deceased husband, and because her energy isn't from here and neither is his, they're actually separated, and it's a sad story of trying to find a lost love. And that's why she's so angry. You know, she's trying to find her lost love. She's trying to reconnect, but she doesn't actually know where she is, or more importantly, where he is. Okay, but this lady, she's walking up and down. She's actually quite frightened of what's gone on here and what this is. And that is a cloaked person, and he's not very nice at all. Yeah, she's just trapped. She's very, very emotional, and she just wants to find her husband. She's had her rings, she's had her jewellery stolen, she's had a lot stripped away from her, and her energy is not, it's not meant to be here. It's not meant to be here. And she is regretful of what happened during her life with her husband, because his life was taken. And I don't think this was her husband. She just says, help me, because she can't leave. But yeah, that's what I get from her. It's all gone.
I thought that was pretty cool. I did do some research for this person because, you know, somebody claiming to be that can feel ghosts, see ghosts, talk to them. You do got to do your research on these people, because you don't know if they're telling you made up stories or lies or not. And everybody has the right to do their own research. Everybody. And what I learned about this person is she's supposedly be the real deal. And, you know, I try to do the best research I can to see, you know, because nowadays anybody could claim, you know, I mean, really, I'm not here to say anybody who's not a medium or not. I'm not here to disapprove anybody. But when somebody claims to be a medium, I do background searches on you if I can, much as I can, because I want to make sure that this person can be believable. I don't want any Joe Smo. So, oh yeah, he's a big fat ghost right here. You know, he farts. He throws beer cans at you. You know, he's a hillbilly ghost. You know, if somebody's making a claim of a hillbilly ghost, I want to know who's this guy saying the hillbilly ghost. Wouldn't that be cool, guys, to have a hillbilly ghost? Actually, imagine that, a hillbilly ghost throwing beers at you and all that. That'd be a cool ass fucking ghost. But what I'm saying is it's all right to question mediums. It's all right, because you just want the truth, and you want to make sure you're not hearing from somebody that's gonna blow smoke up your ass. You know, they're doing it for views, clickbait, whatever it is. You want the truth. So, you know, Amber's Paraworld, she's a friend of the channel, and that's a medium that I could trust. You know, I've seen her videos, I've seen her background, I've seen the stuff that she does. She even has done private readings for me. She got certain things right. She got all of it right. So for me, Amber's Paraworld is the real deal. But I did my research, and I hope, you know, you guys should do your research on me too if you want. But I'm not here making claims of this is 100% real. My job is just to show you guys the videos, hear it, and it's my job and to that you guys make your own decision, your own thoughts and beliefs. It's up to you. But it's all right to question mediums. Don't ever feel you shouldn't, you don't have to. Don't always believe somebody right off the bat. They're saying, I see ghosts. Oh, you do. And then ask all the questions you want to the point where you feel comfortable saying, okay, I'm going to back this person. I did that with Amber Paraworld, and she's the real deal for me. She's the real deal. She has a kick-ass channel, too. She has a kick-ass channel. So and all that. So beyond that, guys, it's time to get into some UFOs. All right. Where are... Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. All right, this first one is the 1897 Aurora UFO Encounter. Okay, let's learn about this one.
Aurora, Texas, Wise County, April 17th, 1897. An Old West cemetery that possibly holds one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in UFO history.
That was one of the, when we moved to Aurora, that was one of the first things that people said Aurora was known for, is the alien invasion of 1890 something, I believe. I can't remember. Actually, when I was a 9th grade student here at Northwest High School, I did a report on that and tried to do some research and went around and talked to some people in the community, and there's people that swear there was an alien there, and he is buried in the Aurora Cemetery. And obviously I can't confirm nor deny that, but I know there's some people around that say they witnessed it. They
What I think, people, somebody should fund me and Anthony from Identify S4. Somebody should fund us, and we'll fly there to Texas. And Anthony and I, we'll get a couple people be lookouts. We'll dig up that grave. Fuck it. I'll do it. See if there's a UFO there. I know Anthony would. 100%. We just need to be funded. So if you're a big corporation or anything, you want to fund Anthony and I to go down there and dig up an alien body, we will. I know Anthony will. I know I will. Wouldn't that be fun to do it right there live on YouTube? And then the next day you hear that we're getting arrested for being grave robberies. So actually, Anthony and I would have to we have to sneak in like Mission Impossible, and we'll cut up our film and stuff, and where they can't claim that it was us. But I'm sure me and Anthony could figure out how we could hide our identity and get in there and dig up that body.
They swear that it happened. There was supposedly a headstone of the alien out there, and I know there's still to this day a historical marker, and it got stolen. And there's a bunch of conspiracy theories out there that the FBI came and exhumed the body and took it to Area 51, and I don't know any of.
What? The alien body is gone? It was exhumed? Really? Really? Well, Anthony and I got to check it out ourselves anyway. We got to go out there ourselves. We have to double check it. Maybe that's what they say as a cover-up. It needs to be verified by us. Yeah.
That's true, but it makes for pretty interesting talk around the coffee table sometimes.
First of all, do you guys believe in the 1897 UFO encounter? Do you guys think it's real? In Texas, in Aurora, here's a UFO rewind: the timeless fascination and sightings of UFOs in North Texas. So let's check out this one.
What is out there?
It was silver and reflecting the light.
A question we've never stopped asking.
It was on top of the ground. It was not embedded.
Especially when we think we see an answer.
They're inviting us to their planet.
Recently, it was silver monoliths. Then this from an American Airlines pilot.
We just had something go right over the top of us, look like a long cylindrical object.
UFOs, aliens, it's a possibility we've just never been able to completely dismiss.
I have no knowledge of how the sphere itself happened to be in the place where I found it.
In 1974, a man found a mysterious silver sphere on the ground, enough to draw the interest of the Enquirer's blue ribbon panel of UFO investigators. But a year earlier, in Denton, something silver was in the sky.
This is the spot where Roberta Paradine says she saw her unidentified flying object just 24 hours ago.
It was difficult to see the exact shape, but it looked rather like the fuselage.
A simple sighting creating complex conspiracies.
I believe possibly that the UFOs, if they are extraterrestrial, are more or less observing of what could possibly be the beginning of the end.
But when it comes to UFO stories in North Texas, one of them sticks out more than any other. A spaceship, a windmill, and a body not of this world. A legend the town of Aurora, Texas has fully embraced.
The director of the UFO Bureau out of Oklahoma City, Hayden Hughes, is at the Aurora Cemetery today.
A 1973 WFA story from the SMU Jones Film Library shows the search was on for a gravesite where the pilot of the spaceship was supposedly buried after the crash.
The evidence has accumulated until now. There's no doubt in my mind that the story is authentic and that there is something here.
They're trying to locate bits of metal that supposedly fell from the flying saucer when it crashed into a windmill that used to be here and a well. The well has since been covered up.
Is this the old well, this hole here?
This is it right here.
Back in 2017, on the 120th anniversary of the crash, WFAA's Kevin Reese found that well, and he found the story still being told, whether you believe it or not.
I think it's a fun story. I'm, not entirely sure it happened.
Yeah, I think it happened.
Today at the Aurora Cemetery, beyond the historical placard, a big rock marks the spot where the visitor, given the name of Ned, is said to be buried. Covered in messages to a form of life we don't know.
I want to believe it. I really do.
Yet, maybe, we've seen. In Aurora, I'm Chris Sadeghi.
And good news is Bigfoot Anon is in. He's in on that. We'll dig it up ourselves. We'll find out. And then we'll just do one little bonus. Let's go into, hold on, let me pull this up. This is from Identified as for a channel. This is UFOs over Italy. Let's check this one out.
December 30th, 2021. And due to the fact that the entire video was in Italian dialect, I was kind enough to edit that out and play some nice music over. So enjoy the video. Let me know what you think.
That's pretty good, huh? Wow. I know, right? Danny, right? Ned? I love that name, Ned. It's like that cool alien movie called Paul. Why not calling an alien Ned or Paul? That's pretty good. Yeah, that's really good. It's like it's just there. Look at that. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. It just wow. And this one is over Italy. Isn't that so cool? I mean, just look at that. Just look at that for a second. And try to like debunk it, right? You know, and this is a difficult one, in my opinion, to even debunk because there's all these lights. They ain't no drones. You would need 1, 2. If I look at all the lights there, the circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yes. I need my glasses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need like 6 drones to get that close together to make that light. And does an airplane have lights that close, like in that line? Identify SFAR road, all FAA lights. Yeah, that's a really good shot. That's good footage. And that's kind of stuff you get from Unidentified's channel, stuff like that. So that's a good one. I want to thank him. For that. So thank you for bringing that. And then hold on a second. I'm sorry. All right, let's get into some old-fashioned weird that actually it's not really old. It's actually from my channel long time ago. A lot of you probably have never seen it, and for some reason, here it is. Hold on. Here's the intro.
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty will know. Scotty has to know. Scotty's gonna know. Gonna tell Scotty. Gonna tell myself. Scotty has to know. Scotty has to know. Scotty has to. Scotty has to. Scotty has to go. Scotty doesn't.
All right.
Drew, huh?
Okay, this is I'm playing clips of this. We did a show a couple years ago, and I thought it'd be fun just to bring it up here. It's called there's a medical condition. Believe it or not, if you never heard of this before, it is true. It's called alien hand syndrome. And actually alien hand syndrome. That it makes you do things and you can't control it. So it's an old clip from my own channel. I'll put the link up in there. If you want to see the full, it was a 2-hour show. I broke it down to 8 minutes. For this, I brought it down to like 4 minutes. Here's some of the alien hand syndrome.
The old alien hand syndrome.
Look at this kid.
I am fully convinced. No, man. No, man. No, man. I think that's some kind of made-up excuse for some other things. You got your hands on me. No, it's not me. I'm just perfectly sleeping. I don't understand what this hand was doing.
I have alien hand syndrome, man. Can you imagine about having a card, like you touch a woman, she gets mad to stop you. You have a card that says, "Look, ma'am, I have alien hand syndrome."
Hand syndrome. When I go to work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a card. I'm going to get diagnosed with it. And I'm going to give it to the HR department. That says, "Ma'am, I've got alien hand syndrome."
Look.
So
when playing a typical case of hand syndrome in prevention, look, this is the brain A. And I guess brain B is if you have alien hand syndrome.
Okay, that's cool to know, though, because I'm going to go down and talk to not me. It's alien hand syndrome. So.
And the syndrome is a rare disorder which one has function involuntary, with the victim completely unaware of its action.
When is South Park? When is South Park going to do a show on alien hand syndrome?
Oh my God!
I could already see Cartman using it in.
The hand is mightier than the sword.
Could you imagine just standing there and all of a sudden?
Stand up?
I mean, if you get diagnosed with this, you go to court and you have a doctor that says that. He was not sexually harassing you, ma'am. He has alien hand syndrome.
Jim Carrey had it in a movie, so I guess it is real. Remember that movie where he's grabbing his hand because the hand was about to ride on his face?
Well,
I guess that's alien hand syndrome.
Yeah, I just, I do apologize. I have alien hand syndrome. I did not mean to do that. I just let you. Oh, God damn it! It's doing it again. Sometimes it switches hands. I'm ambidextrous now.
Dude, you can't make shit up like that. That is so awesome. Oh, let's go on the next one. I know that was fun. next time you guys touch somebody, it's alien hand syndrome, people. It's a real medical, and right now there is currently no treatment. So I'm surprised more people don't try to use this in the court system. I think Donald Trump should get a medical card that says he's got alien hand syndrome. Even Joe Biden should get himself a medical card because he's been known to have the alien hand syndrome. Bill Gates is known to have the alien hand syndrome. Most all these people are known to have the alien hand syndrome. We all know Harvey Weinstein has the alien hand syndrome. So guys, go out, get your cards, because now it's time to jump right into some Mandela effect today.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Luke, I am your father.
All right, we're going to have some fun right here. I'm going to show you videos actually from this man right here. The question is, Happy Days. Now, this might be for people, it might be like my age, maybe. If you remember the Happy Days, the Fonz. Fonzie wearing that leather jacket. What color do you remember his leather jacket? Now, we know the first season of Happy Days, he wore a white cloth jacket before he got into leather. But the question is, what do you remember? What color jacket did the Fonz wear? Remember, there's no right or wrong. Your memory is your memory. Don't ever let anybody put you down for what your memory is. Don't ever. Because black. All right. Amber wrote black. Okay. Okay. There we go. Got one person writing black. Let's check out this video. Oh, I don't want to play the wrong one. Here we go. Fonz black check.
So this one here is not a new change. I've known about this one for some time now, and this one deals with Fonzie's jacket, specifically the color of his jacket from Happy Days. I remember his jacket was black. Well, a few years ago it changed to brown, and while looking through the Simpsons videos, I came across some evidence to show that his jacket was black. The Simpsons are great for finding residue. So here is the clip. Take a look. And let me know what color do you remember for Fonzie's jacket in Happy Days. Thanks for watching.
What do you mean you're forced to watch the Fonz? My cousin loved the Fonz. Come on, who didn't like Henry Winkler as the Fonz? Henry Winkler he's all right, and I love them in Adam Sandler movies. The Water Boy, when he gets attacked by those bees, and then oh man, Henry Winkler, one of his best movies that are having a Mandela effect right now because I can't remember. I can't remember the movie I was thinking of, but oh man, Henry, God, I can't remember. I remember black, but Google said brown. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I even went to Google myself too. Look, right there. And when you look at it, seriously, when you look at it, it truly doesn't look right. It really doesn't. It's so weird. I grew up on Happy Days. 1 o'clock. God, I'm not even gonna try to sing this song. I'm not even gonna try to sing it. Hold on a second. Hold on. I think in this video, the song's in there. Hold on.
Monday, happy days. Now you too can look like the Fonz. Happy Days star Henry Winkler auctioned off one of Fonzie's iconic looks, including his signature brown leather jacket. It just sold for $75,000.
And too much information. Ro, that was my favorite show when I was a kid, and I remember Brown. That's cool. That's fine. Hey, listen, I tell everybody that your memory is your memory. You know, and it's all right to have different memories. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't make us weird or not or anything. It is what it is, and not everybody has same memories, you know. And guys, if you guys haven't checked out the show yet, on Apple TV there's a show called Shining Girls, and you want to talk about a show that's almost a series that's almost all Mandela effects. It really is. It's about a person memory is changing right in front of her eyes, and in the motion she's going through. One day she's single, next day she goes home and she's married. Now the show is about a serial killer and there's time traveling thing in it, but it represents so closely to what people go through with the Mandela effect. It's a slower kind of a show, but it's called Shiny Girls. If you want to see what kind of struggles that people have when a memory gets flopped, check out that show. Check out that show. Eric, I saw TikTok the other day about Mandela effect. Hold on. About Mandela effect, and it said, who remembers when the sun was yellow? Now it's white. I heard that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually an older Mandela effect about the color of the sun. It's also interesting. All of it is. It's trippy. And you also got to remember, you always hear also, well, that person hasn't received the download. I don't like stuff like that about getting the download and stuff. It makes it feel like we're robots, we're in the Matrix. There's some things that we're more into than, there's people who are so much into music. They know every lyric that's in a song. So there's going to be people that have strong points about memory changes of songs. I'm a movie guy. You guys know that. I love movies. So my strength in the Mandela effect is always going to be in the movies because that's what I watch, TV shows. That's what I know that more than music, than stuff. I told you guys, like the Berenstein, I never read the books. I can't tell you what it used to be because I never read the books. But some people who read the books, it changed for them. And that's fine. There's some things that we know inside out. There's some things we don't. So when people tell me things, I listen to them. And I'll research it. So you just got to be open-minded. So this is awesome. First of all, I want to thank all of you for being here today. Thank you so much. Tomorrow, you know, I might do if I get the materials together, I might do another breaking news tomorrow, because tomorrow at 6:00, I'm going to be going on Supernatural Spectrum's channel. I'm going to be interviewed on his channel. But then usually I do a show at 8:00 at night. I actually got tickets to go see the new Jurassic World movie. So I won't be doing a show tomorrow night. But if I get the material ready, I'll do another one of these tomorrow. So beyond that, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I love you all. And Thursday, when I do come back on Thursday, I have a Mandela effect that's coming from Chad Smith podcast. A personal effect that he believes it's a Mandela effect. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's something I've never heard of. I never knew about it. But it's a Chad Smith podcast, Mandela effect. I will be showing that in that segment on Thursday. Beyond that, guys, seriously, have a great day, and I'll see you guys real soon. And remember, we're all on this journey together. We're going to find the truth. We're going to find what we're looking for. But we're only going to find it on the paranormal highway.